All right, guys. Good morning. There's a lot of things going on. Let's see, was it ASTCH? Was that it? No, that's not it. It's ASTC. Sorry, I'm trying to get straightened out. I'm on the secondary account. What was the other one? BGSN. Oh nope. Okay. See, market's about to open up. BSGM. Yeah, that one's it. Okay. But I'm looking to get out of this HTBX swing. Let's see how much it's going to pop up here at the bell. It may not pop up at all, but I'm going to get out of it and eat this $100 loss, but just nothing is going on with it. Doesn't have a lot of volume. Let's see. So I figure why be in it? And it doesn't look like it's moving much. Yeah, it's starting to come down, so I'm going to go ahead and get out. So I'm out of that. I should have some funds available. Yes, I do. And then my next plan of action here is I don't know why I didn't do this right before the market started crashing real bad. I should have got out of Planet 13 and just got back in it later. But I think the market's going to keep crashing, and this is probably as high as it's going to get. So I'm going to get out of it for now, and then I'll get back into it later. Whoa, don't do that. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, whew, that was close. Accidentally hit the wrong button. Could rebound some more today, though, but... ASTC had a big gap up so far. It's one you definitely want to keep an eye on. How's AYTU doing today? AYTU regained compliance with the NASDAQ. It's not really... I mean, it's a good thing, but it's not anything that's going to move this stock, I don't think. We need that press release with those tests. But yeah, with yeah, so it's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be a pretty nice loss on Planet 13. But this is a long-term investment anyway. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I can get back in cheaper later on. So I'm just gonna try to get out of it for now, I think. And then that way I have some funds to actually try to trade with. Yeah, HTBX down to 55 cents, so I'm glad I got out of that when I did. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to see if it's going to move up anymore because it did have a little gap up. Not a very big gap up at all, but it did have a little gap up. Let's switch to the 1 minute. I don't know yet about ASTC. They have a pretty good press release, and AST is pretty low float, only 4 million, so it could rip. But I'm gonna wait for a pattern or something like that to form. Right now we don't have anything, so this could just crack off. And I think BGSM was not the right one. It's another stock. All these stocks dropping. What's the SPY doing? Oh, SPY is coming up. Boxlight coming up for no reason. This stock, Airy, was just halted. 50% so far. Yeah, Planet 13 starting to crack here, so I think I'm gonna get out here if I can. So I'll leave that stop loss there for a second. What was I looking at just now? It was Airy that I was looking at. Let's add Airy to the list just because it is doing some things right now. See, this had a reverse stock split, 1 for 15. That's a pretty big reverse stock split. ASTC coming down, so that's good. Shit, I guess I need to put Planet 13. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I just got filled, so. Alright, I've got some capital to work with now. AYTU all the way, big sell-off on AYTU. I don't particularly like that. This needs to hold up 150. That's a little wild. That is a wild sell-off right there. Well, oh well. Seems like a lot of these the coronavirus stocks are selling off right here in the beginning. Let's see, ACST starting to come back up a little bit, but still. You're in on ASTC? What'd you get in at? My concern is how hard can this rip? Because I need it to make sense for me to get into it. Like I said, I'm trying to be very, very careful with the funds that I have right now at this moment. See, MBY coming back up to $1 possibly here. Come on, load. You can do it, Thinkorswim. MBY, there we go. See, actually, I might get in on MBY here. Yeah, I'm gonna go on MBY. They've got gloves. They've got the K95 mask. So I'm getting in here 300 shares at $1, and we're gonna see what this fella does. Had a big rip the other day from 30 cents all the way up to 160. So. See what I got filled at 103. I don't like that upper shadow. I was thinking this re-break of $1 might bring some volume in. So a little pullback so far. There we go. Struggling to get back over $1. It did break it for a second, but now it's just kind of struggling. So I may end up taking a little loss on this because I'm keeping my stop loss real tight on everything. But I want to make sure $1 is going to hold up, because if $1 starts holding up as support, then we could see this start climbing. That sell-off recovered on AYTU. That's good. AYTU is a crazy stock. Absolutely crazy stock. What is it like on the 5-minute? Okay, it don't look too bad on the 5-minute. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they need to say something about those tests. Get this stock, get AYTU going. I don't know what their issue is. Don't like that little drop. So NBY may not get it. I may have to eat this loss. If it doesn't get back over $1 here soon. ASTC looks like One Life's killing it with ASTC. So what was the pre-market high on NBY? 125. Okay. NBY is just sitting right here at $1. Just to get over $1. Yeah, One Life is definitely killing it with ASTCY. It looks like it's running pretty hard. And this is starting to crack. I'm going to give it to 96 cents. If 96 cents doesn't hold up, I'm getting out. Since 96 cracking there. Ooh. Oh, damn. Big crack. Don't want to sell into the big crack, though. See if 95 is going to try to hold up. Let's see what this looks like on the 5. Yeah, ASTC so far, they're pretty nice rip. I think I'm going to have to get out of NBY. I think I got on the wrong side of the momentum on NBY. Let's see, where's that? 90 cents. Under quarantine, maybe go out, get a bunch of toilet paper and take the toilet paper and make a trail all the way to your bedroom, and then put the little toilet paper pieces in the bed, like they do with the heart with the roses for Valentine's Day. For quarantine, it's just toilet paper instead. That's all. Yeah, I know. I'm somewhat of a romantic, so just come to me for that advice. I get you going. And I'm very close to getting out of MBY right here. I'm like trying to give it half a second to see if it's going to come back up at all. And it just came back up to 95 cents. The bid and ask isn't changing. There we go. All the way back up to 97. So that was a little close. I was half a second away from getting out of that. And I still might, because we are on a bit of a downtrend. It's really got to break above $1 if it's gonna do anything. If it keeps staying below $1, it could drop off. That's what I'm nervous about. Might have to get out of this anyway. It's not particularly doing what I want it to. Basically in a channel between 90 cents and $1 is what it looks like. But we didn't get any higher lows yet, so that makes me nervous. Yeah, I'm afraid this, I don't know. I don't know about MBY here. Okay, well, BY needs to figure out what it's doing. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit of higher lows. A low there and a low there. Okay. No, that ain't it. Just flip over ASTC real quick, see what's going on. So yeah, ASTC is still nicely climbing. It's not ripping big yet. It's just nice little climbs up. So actually, ASTC probably could get a bigger. Yeah, I think break of 450, you could see this up to 5, and then if it breaks 5, I think you're probably doing pretty damn good. So, but you definitely got some resistance there, 450 and 5. But I like the way it looks. It looks like it might get a nice rip if it can break those resistance lines. See, this would be what? Let's see. 2, 3. This would be like, I don't know, fourth or fifth test of $1. If NBY can get back up there. Doesn't have a ton of volume yet. It won't get a ton of volume till it re-breaks the dollar, just like this candle here. What? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It's a nice U shape on the daily chart on NBY. I was not planning. Spies dropping. They're supposed to be, this stimulus package is supposed to be done. I guess we'll hear something about it at some point today, but I guess they finally stopped their nonsense and got it together. Although from what I was reading, they're not sending money to everybody. They're only sending money to people who are unemployed at the moment. So, not really sure how that's going to work out. And of course, nothing is official until they announce it and make it official. So, there could be more to it. Who knows? All right, that's nice. Thank you for that notification. So it looks to me like ASTC is gonna have to make another U shape before it can break that 450. iMac is moving now. They don't even want to mess with that mess. I know y'all did pretty good on it yesterday after. Well, yeah, it is. This is a good U shape too. Oh, let's see. I think it just got halted. Yeah, it did just get halted, so I'm not going to touch that yet, but I will put that on the list. If iMac is going to start going again, then that's definitely one we want to keep an eye on. So let's see, 901, so 906 iMac will be out of that halt. And we'll see what happens with it. I think I can afford some shares, maybe. It depends on how much it gaps up. ASTC having a pretty good pullback here. Oh, okay. Alright, that's good. Well, I guess, like I've been saying this whole entire time, the media is the worst media we've ever had in the history of media, so too many headlines that are fake or lies, so it's hard to find the real information. So let's say 906. So yeah, 906 will flip back to iMac. Really want to give MBY a chance. Let's see what it look like on the 30. On the 30, it looks like it may be a big U shape, or it could just drop off. I don't particularly like that, but if MBY is going to do something, it needs to start coming up soon, or it is going to sell off. It needs to get back up to $1. Yeah, I'm shaman. Remember, I'm not a guru. I'm the shaman. That's what Daniel B. surnamed me, is the shaman. MBY, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do here? And I'm just watching MBY very close because it might sell off. Yeah, I think MBY is about to sell off. Yeah, that doesn't look too good there. That's not a pretty candle. You know what, I'm just going to put a stop loss in on NBY. Like 89 cents. Let's put it just a little bit lower. So actually I'm going to put it at 88 cents. Just so, because I may be switching back and forth. Where did IMAC go? Where did IMAC go? Oh, here it is. Oh, dang. I can't. I missed it coming out of that halt. Well, so much for that. My average price is $1.03. But I don't want it to drop below 90 cents. Actually, I'm about to get out right now because it looks like it's going to drop. And I don't like this little thing here. Yeah, I'm getting out of this now. Or maybe I'm not. There we go. So, a little $30 loss there, but I don't like what's going on with it. So, I'll eat that one. Yeah, I think that's about to sell off. Once it cracks 90 cents, I think it's going to drop pretty hard. So, where'd IMAC go? IMAC back down. So we're doing this thing here with IMAC. This is going to get halted on the way down now, probably. Yeah, it's getting halted on the way down. So good, I didn't miss anything really. To ASTC, oh man. ASTC just got halted all the way up to 476. Take that off. You think I got out too soon? Maybe, but like I said, I try and keep my stop loss real tight on it. And I still have enough I could jump back in if it does start coming back up, but I don't want to take any more risk than that on this. Cuz it could sell off. Maybe so, but like I said, I can get back in, so if I want to. It's not having a lot of volume. It's got to break $1, and that's why I got in for. I thought we were just going to start moving up from $1 and $1 hold support, but that did not happen, so I would rather be safe than sorry at this point. Okay, there's IMAC. See when we get halted again, 907. So it'll be about 912 for this gets unhalted. Got maybe a bit of a trend line there. I don't know. I don't know about IMAC. The NBY bouncing back up now, of course. Of course you are. So about a minute and a half. iMac will be out of that halt. We can see what it's going to do. HAP. They've got test kit news as well. Got a bit of resistance above here, but this is one of those ones. What's the float? 25 million? Possible U-shape maybe on this. Switch back to iMac here and see what's going to happen out of this down halt. I'm a little nervous on iMac today because I had the big run yesterday and pretty much sold off after that. And the way it halts so much is kind of nerve-wracking. But we'll see. See what happens here on iMac. SPY down to 240. Should have considered entering TVIX. One Life, did you get in on TVIX like you were talking about this morning? So out of this halt, we're right at $3. So iMac's starting to pull back again. I may have been good on MBY, I don't know. It does look like it's trying to hold up, but I wanna wait and see so I can buy into momentum on it if it starts getting momentum. And ASTC all the way up to 550 so far. Man, out of that halt just went straight up. Nice play there. Yeah, you did miss a huge gain on that one. That is for sure. It blew right through both $4.50 and $5. How much volume has iMac gotten so far? Not that much. Yeah, I mean, it's... Even if you got in TVIX, it's hard to say what the stimulus package is going to do anyway. Because, like, if the stimulus package comes out and everybody gets excited and they're happy because they're getting money, then the stock market could rebound harder. So, I mean, you might get a chance to get back in TVIX at a lower price if the stimulus package does some good. That's a doji star on the 5 minute, but that doji star would signal I mean, it would kind of symbol a drop, really. Because you got the run up. Well, I don't know. I guess your drop is there. So actually, this would signal a reversal on iMac. Unless I'm correct, and it's, let's see, day 30 minutes. So IMAC is all red so far on a 30-minute chart. Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch IMAC. Do we have a bit of a possible trend line? 225 there. I don't know. Whew, ASTC ripping to the moon right now, all the way up to 675. Good Lord, you did man. Don't worry, I missed it too because I was thinking about it earlier. I was thinking about it myself when I was selling that stuff. I was like, ASTC might get a rip, and then I was like, nah. But yep, nice rip. And it's just on a coronavirus test kit. It is selling off, but the thing is, we're still outside of this down channel. So, I mean, right now, we're still in this 240 support area on the SPY. It could hold up longer. It's very possible. Now IMAC's starting to come back up. Take my eye off you for 1 second. You go from 280 all the way up to 3. How's the 2 doing? I actually have 100 shares on on my other account of TTOO that I got in yesterday. In after hours, I got in at like 71 cents right through here. I've got a price target on TTO of like $1.25, maybe $1.50, but looks like it may get a rip here soon. This is a nice little pattern here. Alright, Josh, have fun with your wife. Have a great rest of your day, sir. We'll see you then. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I want to get it on TTO again right here. TTO does have a lot more volume than everything else does. TTO does have a bigger float as well, so it does move a little slower, but Daniel B must be, because he's being quiet. He's been real quiet this morning, so he must be on it. Do I want to go on TTO? I'm thinking about it going on TTO. I've got 100 shares of TTO on the other account. So I'm just seeing if I want to go some more here. If I only grab 300 on this account. If this might start ripping, but because this 5-minute pattern is a pretty good pattern. Ooh, I think I hesitated too long. I guess. The question is, when it comes up to $1, because it looks like it's going to come up to $1, is it actually going to get a strong break this time? This would be the second test of $1. So that's what I was thinking about, whether or not I want to get in a little bit early with this 300 shares or wait and see how a dollar looks. This wouldn't be a big rip. This probably wouldn't be that big of a ripper, but see what we look like on the 30 on TTO. Yeah, it's a nice little U shape on the 30. That's what it's doing right now. It's trying to U shape back to a dollar. The 15 minute. I'm not even looking at the 15 minute. I mean, this is looking like a pretty good U shape to me. If you look at the candle, it's got room to go. It's got room to go up. We'll see. We'll see what happens at a dollar here. What else is happening while we're waiting to see what this is gonna do? iMac is at 263. Looks like. Oh yeah, it's halted on the way down. So iMac gonna probably crack pretty hard. That's what I was worried about on iMac. I don't really want this candle to... That's a 15 minute. Let me go back to 5. It seems to be coming up. It looks like it wants to try for a dollar here. Okay. But what I was saying is I don't really want this candle here. I like this candle to close over 95, but I'd like one more candle before it gets to a dollar. I don't really want this candle going straight through. It may not break. NBY. We getting any type of pattern on this at all? No, still nothing on NBY. It's just holding up 90 cents. That's all it's doing right now. Anything else going on besides the stocks we are currently looking at? Boxlight down to 50 cents, or maybe is it up to 50 cents? No, it's gotta be down. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. BHR. ATRO. BLNK. ALT. ALT looks like it's about ready for a move in the next couple of days. I don't know, Mr. Tattoo, what are you doing here? It's having a nice little decent build up to $1. Buyer bid just popped up to 96. So we're right here at $1. Give me just a second. I need to grab my phone in case this starts ripping. Alright. Like I said, I have some shares. I have 100 shares of TTO already that I'm holding, like I said, from after hours yesterday, that I got in on at 71 cents. So it's not a lot of shares, but I was expecting this. I was looking for this break of $1 today to see if it could run up to a little higher. Okay. So that way, just in case this starts running, I can lock out of that 100 shares if I'm up some pretty decent profit. My question now is, do I want to get in on this with this account as well? Because like I said, this is a lower float. Or I'm sorry, not a lower float, but a higher float. So it's most likely not going to move super fast. Like I think it could probably have maybe a 20-30 cent rip, but I don't think it could have a dollar. Like I don't think it can move like ASTC moved. That's a big rip. Or at least not that fast. It could possibly climb all day, but let's see where we close at. So this is actually good, this little pullback. Because like I said, I didn't want this candle going straight up. Still need to kind of come around just a little bit more if we're going to get a nice dollar break on this. I'm also just keeping a little eye on this stock because it is a reverse stock split, so the float is probably nothing now. Because it did have a huge reverse stock split of 15 to 1. So if any volume comes in, this thing could start ripping. So I do want to keep an eye on that too. As I'm talking about it, let's see what happens. I said there's no volume. But if it gets some volume, because it did just have a press release, they raised the price target to $8. So EKSO. Yeah, I'll type it in the chat so you know what I'm talking about. EKSO. Yeah, it has absolutely no volume right now. So, it's not something I would just jump in right now. I mean, I have done this before on reverse stock splits, but it doesn't always work out. So, but I just want to keep a little eye on it for a few minutes because it did just have that press release about the. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go. So I'm in at 312, just because we got this pop up. Volume might start coming in. I may. I don't know. We got a big spread right now, so, and I'm kind of right in the middle of that spread. So we'll see. I'm touching it, man. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. Just cause. We'll give it a shot. I'll hop out real quick if things start going sideways. Needs to break that pre-market high of 321. Bid just move up to 320. Okay, the bids, we're starting to get a little bit of movement here. This is a very risky play. I definitely don't recommend any new traders try to do this because this is going to be sketchy. Because this could crash at any second, but if it does start getting volume, it could start ripping. So, oh, there we go. Pop up to 330. So let's see if people start coming into this now. Oh, whoa, look at the ask. Ask is all the way up to 372. Gross. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, there it comes. The ask came back down some. The ask was way up there. Oof, it's back up there again. I don't know. We'll see. If this, like I said, if this starts getting volume, though. I know y'all are yelling at me. Y'all are yelling at me right now, but. Oh, coming back down a little bit here. We'll see. I may have to get out if this starts dropping. Okay, that candle opened up a little bit higher. Yeah, this is going to be real sketchy. Because it got that quick little pop with just a little bit of volume. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if selling volume comes in, it can start turning around on me just as quick. So that's where I've got to be very, very careful with this stock. See, right here's where it's going to get real sketchy. Because now I'm back in the middle of the bid and the ask again. put an ask limited order in. I'm gonna give it a second here, because that press release did get a little bit of attention on it. This is one of those intense ones. This is one of those nail biters. That's why I said if you're a new trader, you don't want to be in this type of trade. This is a crazy trade that sometimes works out and sometimes doesn't. And there's not really a good way to tell which way it's going to go. You just got to keep a real tight eye on it. And 97, no, I wouldn't say 97% of the time. I think I've done it twice on the live streams, and both of those times it didn't work out. And it may not work out again, so you might be right about that math. We'll see. Yeah, I'm looking. Well, I don't know if I'm 0 and 2 yet today. We'll see. Oh, you're talking about on this? Yeah, yeah. I'm probably 0 and 2 on this. On this particular situation. It doesn't. It doesn't have hardly any volume at all. Yeah, I probably am. I probably am going to be 0-3. I'm going ahead and accepting my fate because it very well could happen. So I'll look on the 1 minute. What'd I say? I don't even know what I said. Woo. I mean, even if it drops a little bit, I'm still, I might take a $15 loss, $20 loss maybe on this. I'm not the expert. If I was the expert, I would definitely probably not be in on this. It's definitely not looking. It's not looking promising right at this second, but we'll see. Mm. Anything else doing anything right this second? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll agree to that rule. Yeah. I am throwing some Hail Marys, that's for sure. CTO's starting to come back up. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's see. We need it needs volume. That's all it needs is buying volume. If it doesn't get buying volume, it's gonna drop off. If it does get buying volume, then it could go nuts. TTO's at 95. The STC is at 650. I, I know I know that EKSO has no volume. That's the point. If it gets volume, I have to throw my trade and plan away on TTO though. Mm, I'm grounded for the rest of the week. I might have to be grounded for the rest of the week. getting out of this? I've given this a chance, and if it can't hold up 3, then I'm getting out. TTL just got back up to 95 cents and still couldn't break. And BY down to 86. IMAC looks like it might start coming back up a little. ASTC looks like it might try to get over 7. Yeah, ASTC. Oh, it already got over 7. I didn't realize it got that high so far. But it looks like it might try to rip again here on ASTC. I haven't lost yet on this. Not saying that I'm. Most likely, it looks like I'm probably going to, but. I think I'm gonna be smart. Right? What are you doing? Posting a meme or something in there? I think I'm gonna be a little smart and just put a stop loss at 295. Yeah. And then that way, if it cracks, I should get out pretty fast, and it'll be like a $15 loss. So, okay, we'll leave that there. And we'll see what happens. Probably gonna. What do you mean? No. No what? We'll see what happens. See, DEN. What is going on here? Oh, this is Denny's. So Denny's just rebounding, basically. Okay, so the SPY's rebounded some too. Bounced off at 240. So that's kind of interesting. We now have 2 candles in a row outside of this down channel. Yeah, so ASTC starting a U-shape here. Looks like it's trying to break $8. And break 8, you can see this start running some more maybe. Actually, probably break a 7. I don't know, 775. It does have some resistance, so I might need to get through. I need to get through 775 and 8, unless it's going to sell off here. What's Sabre doing? CTS. So that had a sell off. So let's just look around. See, IMAC seems to be holding up this trend line. It's barely on this trend line. NBY basically just selling straight off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Why do I have... I think I made a mistake. I think I'm still in on NBY. Showing I've got 200 shares left. So my order for some reason didn't completely fill. See, so yeah, I took $11 loss on EKSO. But yeah, my market order didn't get completely filled. I thought it got completely filled when I tried to get out of this. Unfortunately, I have 200 shares left, or maybe fortunately, I don't know yet. That's stupid. Unless I had my numbers wrong. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'll have to look back at the footage and see what I did, because I'm not sure. I thought I sold it all, but I didn't, because I definitely have 200 shares left here on NBY. Oh goodness. Let's see what TTO is looking at like. Okay, yeah, TTO still looks good. Looks like it's trying to slowly get its way back up to $1. All right. I won't jump in on any more reverse stock splits. I won't do it. I'll stay away from them. They are not consistent. So, whatever. Let's see. My issue is I don't want NBY to sell off, though. Let's see. Let's do some examining of NBY. Where's some of our support and resistance at? So we got... Yeah, 0 for 3 on the reverse stock splits. You are correct, sir. Listen, I have to learn the hard way, okay? I have to lose 3 times on something before before I decide that that pattern's not going to work anymore. She's got the 200 right there at 88, but 88 might not hold up. Polishing his bamboo stick? I don't know. I don't know. I may, since I still have these 200 shares in BY, I kind of like this. This little U shape here is kind of interesting. On the yearly chart, it may end up being a decent swing. Maybe. If it can hold up and start reversing. Okay, yeah, I think I accepted you into the group, Sophie. Or I'm sorry, not Sophie. Kofi. There was something on my phone, some kind of email that said like Sophie. So I don't know what it said that for, but yeah, I think you're already in there. Nice. Nice meme. Yeah, I think I added. I think you're accepted, so you can. Uh, so you should be able to get into the group now and see what everybody's posting and stuff. Why would I need to do a video on my EKSO trade? Like it didn't do nothing. Well, I mean, technically, from where I got in at, it ran it ran 30 something cents in a matter of seconds. So, technically, if I'd have locked out profits quick enough, that would have been a pretty decent trade. So. But to lock out the profit as quick as that moved, I don't even know. I was thinking about that. You probably would have had to have a limit ask order in just somewhere randomly. Just as soon as you bought, just clicked a limit order to sell it that quick. And look, telling me get out of it. This thing's watch the EKSO rip today. Watch it here in about 30, 40 minutes. Gonna rip to the sky, and y'all gonna be like, oh well. Oh yeah, to show not what to do. Yeah, I got you. I know what you're saying now. Don't do this. I mean, it's a pretty simple premise. You shouldn't buy stocks that don't have volume. Because if they don't have volume, they're not going to do anything. You think so, One Life? You sure about that? Yeah, no liquidity. Did TTO have another? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Thought maybe it had another press release there. If NBY is going to reverse, it needs to do it soon. I'm getting tired of it being down here in these areas. Cause I don't want to drop it any lower. I'm already down a little bit on this. Yeah, of course in 12 months. Of course it will be in 12 months. What are you talking about? We're not looking at it in 12 months. I wouldn't hold this stock for 12 months for anything. But, you know, we'll see. I might take I don't know. I don't know if I want to take a bet or not. Like, I'm not taking a bet in 12 months. Like, there's no way this is going to hold up over 12 months. But if volume starts coming into this, it will start moving, so we'll see. Oh, it's TTO. NBY is one to look at. NBY. 6 months in, it probably won't be around in 6 months if they just did a reverse stock split. Or maybe it will, but it'll probably be worth nothing. I don't know. I think I'm going to think over lunch about what to do with NBY. As long as it doesn't crack on me. I really am worried about it cracking right now where it's at. If it could get back over this 200-day line right here, then I'd feel a little better about it. I feel like I kind of got, I don't know. Look at everyone live. It's up to 326. No, I'm not. I'm not Amish, Daniel B. The barbershops are closed, so I can't get my hair cut, which makes me not want to do anything with my facial hair. So, like, making my facial hair nice and neat when my hair is not going to be nice and neat is just kind of like, what's the point of doing that, you know? So, I might be getting a little crazy here. Apparently, Milwaukee is in lockdown for a month, so by the end of this month, I might look like Tom Hanks in Castaway. I might be sitting here talking to a little soccer ball, saying, EKSO is a good trade, soccer ball. Don't you know? It don't have volume now, but if it gets volume, it could rip pretty hard. Was it Wilson? Was that the name of the soccer ball? I don't remember. I think it's Wilson. We're going to buy 200 shares, Wilson. So expect that by the end of the month. Expect me to become Tom Hanks by the end of the month. What about EKSO? Was it basketball? I thought it was a soccer ball. Give me just a second, guys. Alright. Well, throw my phone there. He was a volleyball, so you lied to me. You absolutely lied to me. I knew Wilson was a volleyball. Did Tom Hanks did he survive the coronavirus? I know he had the coronavirus since we're talking about Tom Hanks. TTO coming back down a little bit, but that's what TTO does. TTO is kind of a slow climber, but it's still building higher lows, so. He's dead? Is he really? I feel like you're lying when I feel like you're messing with me. If he's actually dead, that'd be pretty crazy. Let's see, SIEN, what is this running for? No particular reason, just bouncing, it looks like. So we'll probably end the stream here in a little bit. Get some food, and I think they're supposed to say something about the bill around actually an hour or so. I'm not 100% sure on that because, like I said, the news headlines are crazy, but spies. Where's TVIX at right now? TVIX is at 370. Watch, when you get back from smoking that joint, AKSO is going to be up to $7. Then you gonna stop talking that trash. I don't know about MBY. It needs to hold up 85 cents, it looks like. Let's see, what's back here? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it needs to hold up 85. Did I buy it at Planet 13? If I did, I probably wouldn't be even talking right now. I'd be hiding somewhere. ARTL, I was looking at it earlier. Oh, ARTL, look at you. Nice trip on ARTL. There's a lot of red on my watch list right now. You keep saying that. You keep saying that. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like on the 30. I haven't really looked on the 30. Yeah, on the 30, this doesn't look promising. It's just straight down right now. Yeah. It is definitely all red, that's for sure. I mean, it's got a, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on that. See, is AYTU finally going to get out of this little downtrend it's in? It needs to get back above 180-ish probably. Those will go 0.75 cents. Well, my brain is telling me that I already messed up on this somehow because I didn't get out of it all the way when I wanted to get out of it. But at this point, MBY I don't know. I really don't want it to go much lower than 85 cents. That's what my brain's telling me. So I don't know. We'll see what happens on this. We'll probably do a afternoon stream today, most likely. Just to see where everything's at here later today. Yeah, I think that's probably... Looks like 85 cents is about to crack. What? Let's see, TTL starting to come back up a little bit. I think TTO might be a slow climb all day. But yeah, I some bad trading today for sure on my part. Definitely some bad trading on my part. Oh goodness. So if there's any new traders in the chat, don't do anything that I've done today. That's your takeaway from the day stream. It's one of those days. Don't do anything that I've done. TTOO doesn't have bad news. They licensed a test, a coronavirus test. Like, you have to remember too, you've been trading TTO in pre-market. Well, Daniel, I'm in TTO at 71 cents. I got TTO yesterday. Back in this little thing. It's not on his account. It's on the other account. But I got 100 shares of it down through here. So I'm looking. My price target is 125 and then 150. So I'm just sold. Like, I'm not looking for a lot on TTO. I'm just waiting. Like, it's had volume, and it's been moving up since it had its press release yesterday. And it's on this nice trend line, so it's actually had a ton of volume. It's already at 1 million shares of volume today, Daniel. So, like, if people are still buying and selling the stock in this big of amount, 100 million in volume, and we're not even halfway through the day yet, there's a lot to this stock. See, this is the first real volume bars today, so. Well, see, you bought at 89 cents. You should have bought yesterday in after hours at 71 cents like me. Then you'd still be holding this. You'd still be holding this thing right now on this trend line up. But alright, guys. NBY looks like it's starting to come back up a little bit now, finally. Like, it may be almost done with its drop. If it can come up a little bit more, I'd feel a little better about it. So, we'll see what happens over the next few hours. Like I said, most likely we'll be doing a lunchtime stream, or not lunchtime stream, sorry, a power hour stream, just to see what's going on with the market and everything after the stimulus package announcement. Because at some point, it seems like at some point today they're going to be announcing the stimulus package, so we'll see what happens then. If all right, one life. But yeah, we'll probably be back later. If you guys don't join me later, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. So everybody who's gonna hop on later, they said they were gonna have the vote done by 12. Was what I saw. Is they plan on having it done by 12 p.m. Eastern, so that's in 30 minutes. As soon as they get that vote done, I'm sure Trump is going to want to have a press conference immediately afterwards to talk about it and talk about how great of a stimulus package is and how great the economy is going to be. So I think we'll find out today for sure. But yeah, if you guys are going to join me later, I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, and go join the Framework Fortune Day Trading Facebook group if you're not already in there. So yeah, we'll be back a little bit later. What? I don't know what Daniel B's talking about. But yeah. Alright, guys. We'll see you later.